What is going on, good people? We are back on Twitch for another set of games here. The final game of the triple header is here tonight. It's going to be Tampa Bay at Arizona. Both of these teams are looking to get the W's, and they're both in two different conferences here. Tampa Bay, they currently sit in the number 2 seed, and they're still trying to push towards potentially getting the number 1 seed, while Arizona, they're on the outside looking in the West right now. They need to keep winning, especially with Dallas getting the loss right here. That might not help their chances, but they got to keep on winning just to give themselves a outside chance to get up in there. You know what I'm saying? I see the chat is lit up in there. Shout out to everybody doing their thing, getting the giveaway if you have not already. Ryan Davis up in there, he rooting for Tampa. I don't see nobody outside of Kyle right now that might be rooting for the big homies in Arizona. I see Cabana's right there. She with Huntington Beach, so I'm sure she's gonna be rooting for whoever the team owner is rooting for. Wolf Gold, big homie, Madre up in here. Too many people. I love each and every one of you for sure. Let's go ahead and get into it though. I won't waste your time. I'm gonna hit that play game button. Let's go ahead and get this thing rocking. Best of luck to both of these teams as we go ahead and send this one away. Looks like Arizona will start us off on offense, and they're going to go ahead and kneel it down. Got to click on the sound for the big homies. You know what I'm saying? As we see a handoff running backwards, and he's going to take it to the 25-yard line. Jaquay Walls, he got a little scared right there. Going to make it 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, Gina DeClina, I'm sorry. This is what happens when you just get off work and you got to work as soon as you get back home. That's part of the business. You know what I'm saying? The 2nd and 10. Arizona coming up with the short drop back. There goes Action Jackson Jr. with his first completion across the middle. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up here. Wolf Gold in the chat saying that he's liking what he sees from the Tampa Bay uniforms. They're one of my favorite uniform sets too as well. It's going to be 1st and 10. Action Jackson Jr., the former Voyager, with the pass, going to take it, and it's going to be big homie Jaquay Walls getting the catch, and that's going to be yet another 1st down coming up here for Arizona. First and 10 coming up. And it's going to be a handoff this time around, and he's going to take it to midfield as Jason Copeland. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Venom, I see you up in the chat. What's going on? Get in the giveaway if you haven't already. Exclamation point USFA. Get into the predictions as well. Get your coins up. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming here. Passing it. Looking for a man to throw it to, and wide open. Gonna be Sean Snow getting past the 40 as Arizona's clicking here on offense. It's gonna be 1st and 10. Then was like, F you Copeland, you bum. He said, well, try out the other halfback is what Arizona said. It's gonna be 1st and 10. As they hand it off here, sheds off one man and tackled from behind for a short gain of 3. Who is USFA? Yeah, I don't know who that guy is either. I don't know who that guy is. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Looking for the pass. Right side, and going to be caught in traffic. Looks like Preston tried to punch that out. Couldn't quite get to the football, and it's another 1st down. Arizona's on the move so far. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. And it looked like they were both trying to go for the INT. But the ball was perfectly placed. Short drop back, looking for a man. Protection breaking down, gets away, trying to get down, and Preston's going to chase him down. But after he picks up a gain of 8, so it's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up here. He said also the announcer sounds like a bum. I feel it. It's 2nd and 2 coming up. Passing it again. Got a lot of slants coming along, and they pass it. Pushing forward for the first down through 3 defenders is Sean Snow, and Arizona's playing with a lot of life tonight. It's going to be 1st and 10. I see my boy Blake on a 3-stream streak. I see you, big homie. I love to see it. Thank you so much for the support. You're going to get one more game in tomorrow on Twitch, so make sure you watch out for that. It's going to be a handoff, and there goes Brock Hoskins there as Arizona's pushing strong in this drive. It's going to be 2nd and medium here. Oh, I didn't see you, Caboose, on that. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I don't have the soundboard on right now. It's going to be taken to the 10. It's going to be 3rd and 2 now. Don DeMarco. I'm at the Pistons game and still tuned in. I love to see it. Watching real life sports and then real life sports on Twitch at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it moving. It's 3rd and 2 though, as they stretch it, looking for a hole, finding a big one, and it's going to be another first down play, as it looks like Preston Dotson will get the assisted tackle there. It's 1st and goal coming. Dax Brightmore makes the first hit on the halfback, and Arizona's making the 1st and goal, as Tampa Bay has yet to find an answer here for this offense. And so far looking very pretty. Burnt through half of the first quarter already, and they keep it on the ground, and it's going to be a touchdown there for Arizona. Let the Rattlers rattle, and it's gonna be 6-0 in favor of the big homies in Arizona. Kick is going to be up, and the kick shall be good. 7-0 is your score. Tampa Bay coming onto the field real quick. Let's see what happens here, as Tampa Bay's defense, they get punched in the chest a little bit there. A few body blows, as you can see, wearing them down, and Arizona got what they were supposed to do here early, but they got to keep it going throughout the whole game. Tampa Bay isn't going to let that happen so easily. Did you change the depth chart like I requested? Yes, I did. Did you let me know, or did I have to figure out on my own? That's a question that you'll have to answer yourself. It's going to be 4:21 left in the first. Sending this one away. Let's go ahead and get into it. It's going to be returned here past the 20. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. First and 10 coming, looking for a man, throws it short and going to be caught. There goes Tom Edwards out the backfield, making the play early. And now Tampa Bay's trying to save face and get some big yards here. A gain of 15 for number 39, and it's 1st and 10. Single back, as they stretch it, looking for a man, and it's going to look for a big lane. Is Edwards again. Over 20 yards already for Tom Edwards, and a 2nd and 2 coming up here for the Tampa Bay offense. 8 people in the giveaway already. A lot of people favoring for Arizona, especially after that last drive that they had. We shall see as we see another handoff, and it's going to be another touch there by Edwards, and he's picking up all the yards so far. It's looking so far so good. 1st and 10 coming up here for Tampa. Said he grinded through the workday. Venom said Arizona's defense sucks. He said, you letting us walk down the field. Venom, that's what he said. Looking for a man, throws it right side in. Gonna be a dot there to Earl the Pearl Flint. Too easy there for number 6, and a perfect pass by West is gonna be 1st and 10 again. First and 10 coming up here. Looking for a man again. Throws it short and caught. Pushing forward is Travis Vaughn. And so far, the Tampa Bay offense is making it look easy as they make it 2nd and short. Arizona having troubles to slow down this offense. So will this be a potential shootout? You never know. Yeah, Venom always talks his mess. That's part of his charm. Mostly about his own team. Yes, that's definitely true as well, as we see another stretch. Looking for a lane and a lot of room there for Edwards. And they're just going to let him get burnt and let him get into the end zone. Tampa Bay is going to score just as well, just a little quicker. And pending an extra point, we'll have a tie ball game tonight. And Tom Edwards, he was the player of the drive right there for sure. Arizona having trouble stopping the run game up to this point. It's going to be kick up and kick good, and we're knotted up back at 7, folks. Another ball game here with less than 2 minutes here in the 1st quarter. Great job nonetheless by the big homies. Who's going to win this football game? It's a big game on both sides. Tampa Bay, they need to keep winning to at least give themselves a chance to potentially move up to the number 1 seed, whereas the other side, Arizona, they need a lot of wins and a lot of help. They're currently at the bottom of the setup here in the Western Conference, and they had themselves a pretty good game last week. So if they could find a way to get the job done here and to stretch it out throughout the rest of the season, you never know what can happen. As we see Anchorage, they're going to be playing tomorrow. We already seen what happened to Tacoma earlier. They couldn't get the victory, so the spot is still open. Don't forget Dallas as well getting the W. They need to lose for the most part in regards to Arizona, so there's still a chance that they'll take them down. A lot of things happen in the Western Conference. I'll get the article up after this week, after this weekend, so we could talk about the East. And it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Tampa. Yeah, Kyle Wu is leading the league in sacks right now as we see Preston Dotson get another tackle. I believe he came into this game leading in tackles in regards to solo tackles. I don't think total, but solo tackles, Preston is right there. We're going to make it 2nd and 7 here. Plenty of game left indeed. I love to hear it. It's going to be a fake of the handoff, looking for a man to throw to middle of the field, and going to be caught. And there goes Jackson Rodriguez hanging on through contact. Is going to be 1st and 10 again. It needs more INTs, less tackles. Yeah, that's fair. Well, that'll take us to the end of quarter number 1, folks. Let's go ahead and flip the field. It's 1st and 10 coming up, I formation, as we see a handoff up the middle and gonna drag a man past the 40. I believe that was it Heavy D? No, that was Kingston Ali. They're trying to take him down. 2nd and 2 coming. Looking for a man here. Millfield wide open for Jackson, and going to get another First down is Arizona. Action Jackson Jr. perfect on the game so far. It's 1st and 10 again. As defense appears to be optional so far in this ball game. And Arizona's right back in field goal range. Granted, their kicker has been a little up and down this season. As we see Quay Walls almost taken. They're going to hand it off for a big gain. Fumbles the football and recovered by Sean McGowan. And I believe it was Preston that forced it. But it bounced right into the hands of McGowan. 1st and goal coming up here. He said, who let Tampa score? Looking for a man to throw it to. Got the slant route, throws it short, and going to get tackled around the 6-yard line is Sean Snow. It's 2nd and goal coming. Tampa Bay defense making Arizona offense look elite. 2nd and goal here coming up. Got the bunch at the top of your screen. Can they do something about it though? Protection's breaking down and has to throw that one away. As Tampa Bay finally gets some pressure there on Action Jackson Jr. His 1st and completion. His 3rd and goal coming up here. Tampa Bay with a chance to hold him to 3. Spreading out the offense, and it looks like big homie Action Jackson Jr. is by himself. They send 4, looking for a lane, and just throws it out the back of the end zone as the Tampa Bay defense holds strong and holds them to a field goal attempt here. It's 4th and goal. We'll see the big homie Felix Delachon come to the field. He could have ran that in for the touchdown. That is definitely true. His 4th and goal. Kick is going to be up from Felix, and you can go ahead and put it on the board. That's too easy. And it's 10-7 in favor of Arizona. A great drive. Even though they couldn't punch it in for the end zone, the best of the best find a way to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? 9 minutes left in the 2nd. Nine minutes, 4 seconds. Sending this one away here. Gonna be returned. Taking it past the 20, past the 25, and gets stuck by a couple of Rattlers. And it's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. Who's going to get the giveaway here? That's going to be the question. Speaking of which, I have to update the giveaway channel. I have to go back a little bit, see who won each and every one so I can keep up. But good thing I've had every game posted up to this point, as we see big homie Elijah Nigma with that juke move, and he's going to turn up past the 40, and he's going to get taken down. A gain of 35 here for Tampa to kick this drive off. It's 1st and 10 coming. Wow, what a play there, and what a player. I wish I could clip it and get the clip, but has still been tripping out, so they're going to be a handoff though, looking for another lane. There goes Edwards, getting inside the 35, 4 for 51 and a touchdown. So both defenses up to this point giving up some big yardage and big plays to the opposing offenses. Going to be 2nd and 3 coming up. Furtive Colt, what's happening, big homie? Hope all is well with you. 2nd and 3 coming up. As they pass it here, looking for a man, middle of the field, and going to be caught by Flint in traffic. That's enough for another 1st down. And I believe there's only been like 2 incompletions between the two quarterbacks, so definitely a good job so far. Going to make it 1st and 10. I think I just seen the defensive back lose his whole job in 9 seconds. I felt it. 7 minutes left in the second as they stretch it, looking for a handoff, and this time Zach Elliott was not playing games with him. A great job there from the outside linebacker. It's going to be 2nd and 11 coming. Linebacker, D lineman, do a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? I like number 4 there. He's a great compliment on the outside, in my opinion. 2nd and 11 here. Shotgun set here for West. Gonna pass it middle field and caught. And there goes Enigma. Well, Elijah Enigma. But if you put his first initial of his first name with his last name, that's Enigma. That's why it's so cool. 3rd and 3 coming. Enigma. 3rd and 3 coming. Well, Arizona will have a chance to get a stop. Quick pitch, and they tried the in and out route, and they actually had a man open up the field. Was Earl Flint for an easy touchdown, and that's going to make it 4th and 3 coming up. When we'll see the field goal attempt come up for Trey Pointer in Tampa Bay. So both defenses hold to a field goal attempt on their second times on defense. Kick is up, and that's a doink off the left uprights, and Tampa Bay is going to get held scoreless. Arizona coming back onto the field. Handoff up the middle, pushing forward is Jacob Cool Beans. Gonna get 9 yards so far on the ground. It's 2nd and 4 coming up. I'll just never understand how the USFA allows kickers that just miss kicks. That is fair, but you also got to keep in mind, bot kickers are not perfect. The best kickers are users. You know what I'm saying? Sending a blitz, it doesn't get home, but ooh, Preston Dotson led a pretty big hit there on that crossing wide receiver. It's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. Something tells me he's going to get a fine for targeting. Next player confirmed, Ms. Kicks. Trey Pointer is the best bot kicker in league history. I wouldn't lie to you, that's actually pretty good assessment there, as that is a run over there by Sean Snow. He said, Preston, you ain't gonna be hitting my homies like that. I got a hit for one of your players too. Let's check it out here. Number 22 was like, like, you see how slow he fell? That's tough. That's 1st and 10 coming though, as Arizona keeps their offense on the field, looking for a man to throw to. Gonna launch this right side, and going to be a dot on the right sideline, hangs on to it. That is going to be Amari Jones, and that's a bucket there for Arizona. Just slightly out of his reach, as Tampa Bay is going to call the challenge. I think he had both feet in bounds, and it is upheld. So Tampa Bay will lose a timeout due to the failed challenge. I wouldn't have challenged that one personally. It looked like he had both feet in, but maybe the people at top saw something a little bit different. It's 1st and 10 regardless. Arizona's back in field goal range. Inside the red zone they go. Arizona looking pretty nice. Handoff, faking it. Gonna get home almost, and that's gonna force another incomplete pass right there. Second and 10 coming up. Yeah, I'm still looking. All the good ones, they haven't really been answering. But it's going to be a sack, though. It's going to be Thax Brightmore coming up. 3rd and 17. every single time I've hit someone up that had a decently close spot for where it is, like, it's been annoying. It's been a process. I'm not even going to lie to you. Ford is ridiculous. As they throw it short, and that's going to be incomplete. That ain't going to be good enough. It's going to be 4th and 17 coming up. And we'll see another field goal attempt here from Arizona. It'll definitely be a lot harder than where they was after the long catch. As Tampa Bay's defense holding them. I got you. Kick is going to be up. And that is actually going to be pretty good right there. It's 13-7 in favor of Arizona. Tampa Bay still in reach. They still have 3 minutes left in the second to potentially tie the lead with a touchdown. We'll see what happens. You see our kicker showing up. Who's gonna stream that Saturday and Sunday? I have to check the schedule. But it's 3 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Sending this one away. Tampa Bay trying to do something. Going to be returned out of the end zone. Looking for some blockers, but getting tackled by the tight end. Amari Jones is going to be 1st and 10 again. Tampa Bay coming onto the field. First and 10, looking for a man again. Looking and going to be deflected. Trying to force that one to the halfback. 2nd and 10 coming up. Passing it, looking middle field and caught. There goes Enigma. Getting past the first down mark, trying to spin past the defender, but he'll take it. It's 1st and 10 coming. So 50 total yards, or I say 55 total yards so far for Elijah Enigma up to this point. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second. As they go ahead and fake it, looking for a man to throw it to. Throws it right side and caught. A juke move there from Travis Bond, getting inside Arizona territory with that play. Great pass in traffic and a lot of pressure there. It's 1st and 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Got 15 people up in here. I see y'all. Good job, big homies. Big game though for sure. And we'll be back on again tomorrow, so make sure you watch out for that. Almost had a man offsides. Not to be. Middle of the field and caught. There goes Flint. Past the 40 to around the 35-yard line. Not a lot of yards here for West, but we can't say he hasn't been effective all game long. Gets 1st down coming again. Yeah, I couldn't do it the full schedule. I had to work this weekend, so I'm getting the games out early. It's another quick pitch pushing forward, and it's gonna be James West throwing it to Earl Flint. It's 1st and 10 coming. Yeah, we already did, because I started the week on Tuesday, so I can have the weekend to take care of my business. Going to be another pass, looking for a man. Throws on the run and finds a dot there over the linebacker. It's going to be 2nd and 3. And Flint actually looking like how he should. All right, well, next week, Saturday, we got Tacoma and Huntington Beach. Huntington Beach tomorrow on Twitch, yes. Gonna pass it again, looking for a man to throw to midfield, and going to be deflected by Mikey Jackson, guarding the very, very tough Elijah Enigma. It's 3rd and 3. Tampa Bay looking for the first down. Gonna find one, and Earl Flint's gonna hang on. Gonna make it 1st and goal coming up. Tampa Bay with 2 timeouts. They could get the job done, but they got to punch it into the end zone to take the lead. 42 seconds. 2 timeouts, looking for a man. Protection solid. The pass is better, and there goes Earl, the Pearl. Flint spiking it down. Extra point away from getting the lead, and Tampa Bay just put on a clinic there for that 3-minute warning. Great drive and a great job there from Tampa. As they check the booth review, he had both feet in, so I'm not too worried about it. The ruling on the field is upheld, and we'll see what the extra point leads them. A very nice drive nonetheless, once again, for the number 2 team in the Eastern Conference. Shout out to all of our affiliates and sponsors. Kick is going to be up and good, and Tampa Bay will make it a 14-13 ball game. Shout out to Dubby. Make sure you use that code USFA S9 to get 10% off of each and every order that you choose to have with them. Also, shout out to the big homies at Paladin. If you need any software help for your business, the perfect place to do it right there. Excuse me, had a little burp there. But shout out to all of our affiliates as well. We have the GSB, Gold Standard Basketball. We got Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim. And then also shout out to the big homies at the ECFL, the Elite College Football League. There are collegiate affiliates, so once they get ready to go and finish their careers in college, they'll have everything ready to go for them when they get drafted by one of our 12 amazing USFA teams. As we see a kneel down, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Arizona with 3 timeouts, starting at the 25. Let's see if they can do something. First and 10 coming up. Single back formation. Will they try something? They're going to pass it. Looking for a man. Launches left side. It's going to be caught. Going to get taken down out of bounds. So he does keep the clock in their favor without using a timeout. A gain of 4 on the play. Passing it again, looking for a man to throw to. Left side is going to be caught, but he is caught in bounds. I thought he was going to roll out, but barely got caught in bounds, and that's going to force Arizona to use timeout number 1. Still 3rd down, though. Going to pass this one here. Looking right side. Is going to be caught, or did he get his feet in? No, he did not. So that's going to stop the clock here. Tampa Bay is going to have a chance with the football before the second quarter ends. Let's see how it works out for him. Fourth and 3 as we see the return, taking it past the 30, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. shotgun set here for Tampa. 11 seconds, so not much they could really do unless they could find a big play here. Gonna launch this one in the middle of the field and gonna be incomplete. So Tampa Bay will have one more try here before the end of the second quarter. Passing it again, middle of the field, trying it, and almost tried to get on the other side so he could catch it, but not to be. And that is going to be the end of quarter number 2. Throw your threes up. Let's get into it. As Tampa Bay is going to get the football back and they'll have a chance to extend on this lead. Slater, big homie, Von Carlton. Shout out to Von Carlton. What's going on, big homie? How you been? Let me know how you're feeling. As Tampa Bay comes back onto the field, there's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. First and 10 coming up, passing in the middle of the field, and couldn't connect the dots there with the tight end that was crossing. It's going to be 2nd down coming. Passing it, looking left side, a dot, getting down at the 35-yard line. Going to make it 3rd and 2, Bronson Sparrow. I did see Mikey Jackson in that area, but the pass well out of his reach. 3rd and 2 coming. Got ourselves a good game here as it looks like Tampa Bay setting up for the power formation. A lot of big bodies as they hand it off up the middle, and it's going to get stopped. Not picking up the 1st down that way. It's 4th and inches, and Arizona's getting the football back more than likely. Could not quite get those extra yards there to keep the drive alive. And the Arizona defense stands tall. Sending this one away is Trey Pointer. And looking for the bounce and going to find the bounce. That's down to the 5-yard line. And Tampa Bay couldn't ask for a better consolation prize for not picking up the first. Low-key Gunderson running it down the backup cornerback. Going to be 1st and 10. So now Arizona's going to have to rock the length of the field if they want to get some points. I formation coming. I do see Jason Copeland back there. As they fake it, looking for a man again. Protection's perfect, and he's going to launch it to the right side and going to be incomplete. Yes, it is incomplete. Look like a similar play we've seen before going to Jones, but this time he couldn't bring his feet in bounds. His 2nd down, he missed it. There's going to be a drop back, looking middle field, and caught and tackled immediately. So no extra yards after the catch. Is 3rd and 3 coming. Once again, let me know how the game is looking. Let me know how I'm sounding. You know how it goes. Third and 3 coming up here. Going to be a huge drop back, looking for a man to throw to left side. Going to be caught in traffic. And Reginald Frome hangs on to it, pointing out which direction the team is going. It's 1st and 10. Laid it out for the tight end, and like the defensive player tried to rip it out, but just could not get his hand on it. Going to be an easy 1st down there for Arizona. High formation coming. As they fake the handoff, looking for a man. Steps up, throws the left side and a dot. And did he get his feet in bounds? Yes, he did. Got Sean McGowan doing it again, trying to get himself some W real quick. It's 1st and 10 coming up. Get back on the field, homeboy. Gave his ass, announcer his ass. Everything needs more chicken. Hey, I will not hate on more chicken. Looking right side and going to be caught, and he got sniped right as he was coming down by number 53. It's 2nd and 13. I missed optimistic caboose. Second and 13 coming up, looking for a pass here. Taking off to run, and that's going backwards. Luckily enough for him, his arm was going forward because that could have been a fumble. It's 3rd down coming up. As the defensive line here for Tampa, a top 3 unit in my personal opinion. Almost making it to the quarterback there. Looking to pass it here, throws it short, is going to be caught, looking for the first, going to find the first. And that's going to get him past midfield as well. Jackson Rodriguez using the skates, and it's 1st and 10 coming up. It looked like Preston didn't even react to him. First and 10, handoff, right side, and finding a hole. Getting past the 45-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Preston Doxson with 6 tackles. Sorry, there's rainbows and unicorns handing out winning lotto tickets in the sky, sugar canes. And we all live happy, comfortable lives with fair working wages. I love to see it. Shotgun set, passing it again, middle of the field, and missed his mark. So another 3rd down coming to him. He had a man open, but that pass appeared to be off the mark there. You see the link right there. If you haven't already, get into the Discord, and you'll see everything coming for you in due time. Another pass play here. Action Jackson Jr. turn it up and throws this one to the sideline. And the defense for Tampa Bay putting that pressure on Action Jackson Jr. It's 4th and 3. And we shall see what they do here. It looks like it's going to be a punt. I thought they were a little bit closer, but yeah, 4th and 3. Looking to pin, sending this one to the left side, and it does look very pretty. It's inside the 10 where Tampa Bay is going to start. It's 1st down coming up for James Weston, the crew. First and 10 coming up in the shotgun, faking the handoff, looking for a man, middle of the field, and caught. And there goes Bronson Sparrow. One play, it's all it takes. Give him some breathing room, big homies. It's 1st and 10 Tampa. And what a pass again by West. Nice job. Right in the middle of the field. Couldn't have done it any better. As you see right there in the total yards. Fairly even on both sides. Looking for a pass again. Gonna throw it, middle field, and caught. Dragging the man to the 45-yard line is Travis Vaughn. Another 1st down play through the air, and they're close to midfield already. Reese Rockefeller there with the tackle. Shotgun. Passing it again, middle of the field, and going to be caught as they push past midfield. Tackled by Tyler Rogalski. 2nd and 4 coming up. Kind of makes me wonder where Arizona would be if Kyle Wu started out. Would they be in a playoff spot? Who knows? 2nd and 4 coming up, handoff, looking for a lane, gonna find a big one. There goes Edwards down to the 35-yard line as the offense picking up some heavy steam here in Tampa. They're trying to extend the lead. The third quarter winding down. First and 10 again. Shotgun set, quick pitch, and gonna be caught. Hanging on to it as he hits the 30-yard line by Hank Falco Jr., who just signed a 2-year extension. Congratulations to Kickler. Gonna be second and medium coming up. Passing it again, middle of the field, and going to be caught by Sparrow as the passing attack here. Too deadly here for Tampa Bay right now on this drive. Bronson's third catch of the game, and that'll keep him inside field goal range with that play. Down to the 24. As they hand it off again, trying to push through, and number 22 with the big hit right there. That was Bruno Davis right there. Second and 8 coming up. Delayed handoff, finding a little bit of a hole to get past the 20. So 70 yards rushing there for Edwards so far, as there's going to be a third and medium situation coming with the final 90 seconds here in the third quarter. Don't forget to get into the giveaway if you haven't already. It's about to come pretty soon. Third and 6 coming. And they're going to fake the handoff, looking for a man. Everyone's going deep. They're going to launch it deep and deflected by Jackson. No dice on the deep touchdown pass. And they're going to have to send out the field goal team again. Great job by Mikey Jackson there on the outside on an island on that particular play. Good job. From the left hash, Tampa Bay goes. And they're going to go ahead and kick this one up and knock it through. And the lead is back to a 4-point situation. 1 minute on the dot left in the third. Mikey in the chat said, "Don't try Jack. We put that mic to you." You know what I'm saying? See what I did there? I did pretty good. I thought about that all by myself. It's 1 minute left in the third, so technically 13 minutes left. As per the score, unless Tampa Bay scores another field goal, not expecting a tie ball game, but you never know how these games trickle down. See, Kyle loved it. That's all that matters. Going to see Arizona coming through with the football pretty soon. Action Jackson Jr. is going to have to ball out here, as we see a kneel down by Jaquay Walls. Going to be first and 10. Is it just me? I love the arm tape for pink for the Arizona's colors. I don't know. It looks so clean. I don't know why I can't explain it. It's first and 10 coming up. As they go ahead and go with the handoff, and they'll get a short gain out of it. It's Jason Copeland. Second and 9 coming up. Passing it again. Middle of the field and incomplete, and they actually had a deeper position player that might have been able to get some even bigger yardage out of it, but it's going to be incomplete there. It's third and 9 coming. Third and 9 coming up here. Gonna pass this one right side, is gonna be caught, but tackled immediately by Jordan Vinny. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Throw your fours up in the chat. The giveaway coming soon. I'll go ahead and call it after this, you know what I'm saying? Throw your fours up. Let's get into it. Tampa with the 4-point lead. Sending this one away. Going to be returned by Jordan Vinny. Taking this one to the right side. And going to get a little bit of yards there. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to the giveaway, though. Let's go ahead and hit that spin button. And let's go ahead and see what's happening here. What's going to be the prize? Y'all tell me. And it's going to be, click right over to the 10 right at the last second. So 10 TPE coming on for this one. Can't wait to see who is going to win it. Who's going to be the victor tonight? That is the question. And we got 10 people up in here. The winner shall be Stacks. I won. I'm just kidding. I didn't win. It's going back to Huntington Beach. And it's going to be the quarterback, Coach Tito, getting 10 TPE off the rip. I told you there's a reason why Huntington Beach is up there. They got people in every single stream trying to get the CP, man. I'm trying to tell you, if you want to know the formula, Huntington Beach is showing the formula right here. And their quarterback is going to get 10 extra TPE. I've been kind of sneaking around, so I kind of know where they're trying to go with putting it. But I'm not going to tell y'all on this stream, you know what I'm saying? So great job once again as we go ahead and get back into the gameplay. Let's go ahead and see how this one turns out as Tampa comes back onto the field. How much TPE translates into one attribute point? It depends on where the point is. So if the point is like just getting started right at 65, then it's 1 TPE per 1 attribute point. But say for instance, if you move up to the 80s, you gotta add more to get 1 attribute point. As we see a pass, there it goes, big homie Elijah Enigma with the catch. So yeah, it's a scale. So the higher your attribute point is, the more TP you'll need to increase it by 1. But it's 1st and 10 coming. Tampa Bay coming through with that action. Trying to get something cooking. Middle of the field and almost throws it straight to Tank Falco Jr. 2nd and 10 coming up. Handoff here and a big hold. There goes Edwards, but there was a holding there on the left side. I seen it as he was making the cut up the field. We're going to make it 2nd and 20 now. Arizona's going to love it. Tampa Bay, not so much. Passing it again, looking for a man. Right side and going to be incomplete. Punched out by Tank Falco Jr. And that was the 3rd and long situation here. Arizona in a really good spot to get the football back. Passing it again, looking for a man. Takes off to run. Looking for some blocks, gonna find one, and he's gonna get close and slide. So he's not gonna fight for the last bit of yardage. And it's gonna be 4th and 3. I guess West didn't want to get hurt, even though no injuries here in the USFA. It's 4th down regardless. Should see the punt team here. Tank starting to get hot on defense. Looking for another bounce, but not this time. That's going to go into the end zone. Arizona starting out at the 20. Offense needs to get cooking if they want to get the victory. Passing it again, middle of the field, and going to be caught. As it looked like Preston Dotson was looking for the strip, but not enough time to set himself up. It's going to be second and medium. It was Coach Tito, quarterback of Huntington Beach, that got the 10 TPE. Second and 5 here. Arizona needs a touchdown to take the lead. Going to pass it again. Protection breaking down. Going to be almost picked off by Preston. Could not cleanly get his hands on the football. Looked like Snow had a little bit on it. Third down and medium coming, and that would have been a pick six. Looking for the pass again. Middle of the field and incomplete. As that's punched out right there. Arizona, I don't recommend going for it right here. Better to see if the defense can get another stop. Fourth and medium. Sending this one away. Gonna be returned. Looking for some blocks. Gonna find a lot more than that. A spin move to get close to midfield. And that's going to make it first and 10 coming up. First and 10 coming in. That's a false start on Travis Vaughn. So they're going to be another penalty. Not setting up Tampa for success. It's first and 15. Sending Elijah Nigma in motion. They're going to give it to him on the handoff, and he couldn't find a lane. And that's going to take him forward for about 2. That's really about it. Going to make it second and 13 now. Passing it again, looking for a man. Protection's breaking down, throws it short. And it's going to be another gain of 2 right here. It's third and 11 coming. How everyone feeling in the chat? Who's going to win the ball game? Tell me. Get us in the algorithm. The more people that chat, the more people that come. That's what they say. As we see third and 11 coming, faking the handoff. It's going to be West sitting in the pocket, throws it short. It's going to be caught, but they're not getting the first down that way. As Tank Falco Jr. makes the stop, and that's going to send it right back to Arizona. The admin team wins this game. That's fair. Arizona got to get it figured out on offense, to be honest. That's what the homie said. And that bounce was not pretty. As that hits the pylon, I don't think I've ever seen that. That's actually pretty cool. It's first and 10 coming up. That's a coffin corner punt, but the wrong corner. It's going to be first and 10. I know y'all seen that. That was actually pretty cool. How'd that even happen? I don't even know. If I could clip it, I would have clipped it. It's going to be passing it again. Protection's breaking down, but the pass right side is going to be picked off. It's going to be number 25 taking it to the edge. It needs to be one more man. It's Loki Gunderson taking it to the end zone, and that is a big bucket there for Tampa. I thought that was Preston for a second. That's 25, not 23. But that is going to make it a 10-point ball game. Great job by Loki Gunderson. Kick is up and it should be good. It is good. 24-13 is your score. Kawu said throw that deep to J-Rod. Was he open? I didn't see him open. J-Rod isn't the quickest or the fastest of wide receivers I've seen, but if you said he was open, I'll believe you. Unfortunately for you, it's not whether me or you see that it's open. It's going to be up to whether Action Jackson Jr. seen that he was open, and apparently he did not. He threw it in double coverage, and now Arizona's coming right back onto the field, down 2 scores. Sending this one away. Let's get back into it. Going to be returned here past the 5-yard line, take it to the 25, down to the 30. Should be around the 30.5-yard line right there. It's 1st and 10 coming. Passing it again, throws a short and caught. Gonna drag a man for a 1st down is Amari Jones. Strong man is going to be 1st and 10. I keep missing the giveaways. Who won? It's your quarterback. Tyler Deathridge got the job done there. Got 10 TPE. I was telling everyone else earlier, it's like, there's a reason why Huntington Beach is undefeated. It's not because they just happen to win games. It's because they take advantage of all the ways to get TPE. And that's the main one right there. As Ryan Davis had 5 TPE this week. Now Tyler Deathridge. I believe Gina Buckley had 20 last week. So there are ways to get it. But if Huntington Beach is the only one that's or the main one that's out there to get it, I mean, what else are you asking for? As number 22 and number 24 wraps up number 82 after a gain of 8. Honestly, the league will rejoice when Huntington Beach has to pay their players real salaries. I love it. 3rd and 2 coming. Single back, short drop back. Looking for it, man. Middle fielder caught and tackled immediately by number 5. Looks like Chris Davis. And Arizona's on the move with less than 6 minutes here in the 4th quarter. And so we'll see in 3 years. I feel it. Whole team of 1K TPE players on rookie deals. Yeah, they won't be able to afford everybody. Looking for a pass again. Steps up, passes and caught. There goes big homie Amari Jones. 1st and 10 coming up. Team's got to draft better, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Don't forget the in-between time where you can sign free agents as well. You know, you gotta use all of your weapons here. As they throw it short and it's going to be caught. Preston with yet another tackle on the game. Yeah, I'd say Anchorage drafts pretty decently. Yeah, they normally have pretty good drafts in my opinion. Yeah, I agree with that. Look for a pass middle field and caught. Drags off a man, and there's a face mask, so that'll get him to the 2-yard line. Chris Davis with the penalty. And Arizona's right there for the score. It's going to be 1st and goal coming. Handoff in a wide open lane there for number 25, Jason Copeland. And that's going to be a touchdown there for Arizona. Now they're down 5. And they could get a 2-point conversion here. It's a 3-point ball game here, folks. And that's exactly what they will go for. Got ourselves a great game tonight. 3.5 minutes, or less than 3.5 minutes. Huge drop back here for action. Right side, a wide open man. Hitting the Ric Flair is Sean McGowan. And that's going to be easy bucket here. Tampa Bay on top 3. They're getting the football back. Let's see what Arizona can do. Well, let's see what Tampa Bay can do. Don't forget, Tampa Bay, one of their offensive scores was on defense. So without that pick 6, Arizona would be in the lead technically, but we don't do would-be's in the USFA. However it takes to get the job done. Now Tampa Bay has the task of potentially closing this one out. Sending this one away here. Going to be returned. Pushing through past the 25 to around the 27, maybe the 28. It's 1st and 10 coming up. Arizona, they could tie it up with the field goal. They could take the lead with the touchdown, but they got to get the stop first and foremost. Passing it again, looking right side, and going to be almost picked off right there. Trying to fit that one to Earl Flint, but that was very nicely covered. 2nd and 10 coming. Passing it again, looking right side and caught for the first down is Earl Flint. And he's going to pick it up right there. It's 1st down here for Tampa Bay. Went from almost taking the pick to giving up a first. Going to pass it again, looking for a man to throw it to. Right side and caught. Sheds off one man, and he'll almost get halfway through to picking up the first. Arizona's calling the timeouts here. They still have the 2-minute warning in their favor, but they're in a little bit of a bad spot. We'll see if Tampa Bay will be able to pick it up. Single back, they're going to stretch it out, and beautiful blocking on the outside, and a better tackle there by number 54. I believe that was big homie Tyler Rogowski. And I say big homie a lot because everybody my big homie. See, I knew I seen 54 right there. Tyler Rogowski getting it done. That was a clutch tackle there, and I thought he had a lot of room to make a big play. And now it's the biggest 3rd down of the game. Tampa Bay with the chance to right their wrongs, hand off, and they are going to pick it up, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming from Tampa. And now Arizona has no more timeouts. All they have is a 2-minute warning, so that does still give Arizona a chance, but if they do give up a 1st down, that's going to be tough. And that's going to be caught. There goes Sparrow, and he's going to put the bow on the present. He says, I don't care about none of that. And in the clock, I want to get my touches. And that is a huge blow there to Arizona, who's going to go back down 2 scores with that play. I said earlier that the offense needed to step up for Tampa, and they found a way to do it. Kick is going to be up, and it shall be good. So back to a 10-point ball game, and Arizona has 2 minutes with no timeouts left in this ball game to try to flip something. And that was a big hit there for Arizona. Now they got to find a way to get back into this thing, as they do have the 2-minute warning still. But that's really about it. 1st and 10 coming. Shotgun set. Gonna pass this one. Takes off to run. Runs out of time. That's gonna be a sack. That's Tampa Bay making their force known here on this offensive line, getting to the quarterback, and now it's going to be a 2nd and long situation. Obviously, it's 4th down territory if they want to give themselves another chance. And Kyle Wu saying throw the ball, but throw it to where? Looking middle of the field and caught. Tackled again by Preston to get all those yards back for the most part. And now it's 3rd and short. Third and 3 coming up. Gonna pass this one, and that's gonna be picked off, and I'm pretty familiar with that play right there. Preston Dotson with the closer, and we can go ahead and wrap up football tonight, folks. That was a beautiful play as James West kneels it down. We could take this one to the bridge. We still got 2 more games to talk about that will debut tomorrow. And we got Toronto and Anchorage will start us off. They will be taking the field on YouTube, so make sure you watch out for that one. Anchorage, they're trying to get back into the playoff race along with Toronto. They're still on the cusp of trying to get up there. Now that Pittsburgh lost, they could potentially tie up with the Pittsburgh Roughnecks there as well at the same record. And then finally, we'll close the week off on Twitch with the game of the week, a potential USFA United Bowl preview here between Huntington Beach and Charlotte. So make sure you watch out for those games. They'll be on tomorrow. I'll put the first game on YouTube around 6 p.m. and then we'll close it out just like we did tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have this game right here on your screen as we have the final 15 seconds left in this ball game as we look to see Tampa Bay is going to punt it away, looking for one more pin, but not going to find it there. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up, and yes, it is. Huntington Beach and Charlotte is the United Bowl 8 rematch, but this time around the game will not be in Huntington Beach for the United Bowl. It'll be in St. Louis as we take the trip to Missouri. 7 seconds left for Arizona. Looking for the play to throw it to. Looking right side. And going to be almost picked off again as there's 1 more second left on the clock. It is in St. Louis. I looked it up earlier. As we see another pass here, looking for a man, throws it short and going to get tackled by Preston, who had himself a great game today. And that is going to close it out here, folks. Arizona played themselves a great game, but Tampa Bay, with all that experience, came through in the big moves right here. Final score 31-21 in favor of Tampa Bay. 404 yards to 327. So both offenses were able to get rolling there. You love to see it. 3rd down conversions, 2 for 8 there for Tampa. They didn't really need 3rd down that much, but Arizona 5 for 12. Looks like possession time that goes to Arizona, but they could not get it done in the later portion of the game. You see right there in the 3rd and the 4th quarter respectively, Tampa Bay won that second half 17-8, and that was pretty much all she wrote from there. But looking at the stats though, James West 24 for 35, 275, 2 TDs. Action Jackson Jr. 27 for 44, 269. 2 interceptions. So tale of 2 different quarterbacks that played pretty similar in my opinion. Action threw the football a little bit more, but they went in opposite directions. Longest pass even close as well, 48 for James West. Action Jackson Jr. 36. Rushing wise, looks like Tom Edwards led the way on 11 carries with 78 yards and a touchdown. Jason Copeland 11 for 56, 2 TDs. James West 3 for 14. Elijah Enigma 2 for 37, 2 for 9 there for Jacob Cool Beans. Jaquay Walls 1 carry for no yards, and Action Jackson Jr. there doing his thing with the 8-yard carry. Looks like for the long, Elijah Enigma had the longest carry. I believe that's the first time this season where a wide receiver had the longest carry in regards to all the players, you know what I'm saying, in regards to rushing. Receiving wise, let's talk about it. We'll start with Arizona. Jackson Rodriguez 7 for 85. Sean Snow 6 for 34. Amari Jones 6 for 92. Jaquay Walls 3 for 23. Reginald Frome 2 for 15. Tom Krieg 1 for 7. Sean McGowan, a slow game from him. He only had 1 for 16. And Jason Copeland 1 for -3. Drop wise, looks like Jaquay Walls, Jason Copeland, and Sean Snow each had a drop. Longest catch of the game goes to Amari Jones with a 36-yarder. On the other side, looks like Earl Flint led the way in catches with 7. He had 71 yards and a touchdown. Tom Edwards 4 for 32. Bronson Spiroff 4 for 85 and a touchdown. Travis Vaughn 4 for 45. Elijah Enigma 3 for 33. Jacory Dash 2 for 9. Drop wise, Spiroff, Enigma, and Tom Edwards each had a drop, and Bronson Spiroff had the longest catch on that last touchdown there with a 48-yard bomb. Defensively, Preston Dotson doing what Preston Dotson does. 10 solo tackles, and out of all the tackles, he had 14 total. Leon Kennedy there with 5, Dax Brightmore with 5, Heavy D with 4, Brock Hoskins with 4, Chris Davis with 4, Shiloh Marino with 4, Kingston Ali with 4, Jordan Vinny with 3, Vaughn Carlton with 3, Hendricks Harlow with 3, Madison Nicole with 2, Tony D'Alfonso there with 2, Jacory Dash and Loki Gunderson each having 1 tackle there. Tackles for loss, only Kingston Ali had 1. Dax Brightmore and Hendricks Harlow had a sack apiece. Great job. Loki Gunderson and Preston Dotson each had an interception, but Loki Gunderson did have the pick 6. We'll talk about it earlier. Great job nonetheless. Leon Kennedy and Preston Dotson had 2 pass deflections. Loki and Vaughn Carlton each had 1 apiece. Great job from the big homies. Preston Dotson there forced a fumble, so he had himself a pretty overall game right there for Preston. Great job nonetheless. No fumble recovery. And that's all the defensive stats there for Tampa. Don't forget the touchdown there from Low Key. On the other side, we got Doc Goodon leading the way with 8 tackles. Reese Rockefeller with 7. Tank Falco Jr. with 6. Trevor Halifax with 6. Kalon Chase also with 4. Hunter Jackson with 4. Mikey Jackson with 3. Zach Elliott with 3. Tyler Rogowski with 3. Jacob Cool Beans with 2. Bruno Davis with 2. Slug Stern with 2, Calvin Thomas with 2, and I didn't say this earlier, Slug Stern playing up against his former team got traded right before the trade deadline, as did Tony D'Alfonso on the other side. Calvin Thomas ends the game with 2 tackles. Jackson Rodriguez, the wide receiver, gets 1. Brett Eisenhower with 1. Amari Jones with 1. Gus Pack also with 1. Zach Elliott, the only tackle for loss here. No sacks here for Arizona. Definitely did not help them in their favor to try to get the ball game. Got to get pressure on James West. Looks like Tank Falco Jr. with 2 pass deflections. Halifax, Chase, Rockefeller, and Jackson each have 1. No fumbles or anything like that. That's all the defensive stats there. Kicking wise, almost a perfect game by both of them. Trey Porter did miss the field goal earlier, but he did go 4 for 4 and extra points, so that's going to be 7 points there for Felix, and that's going to be 5. Wait, I take that back. 7. Sorry, I counted wrong. I'm tripping. So yeah, so that's big homie Pointer with 7. You know what I'm saying? Great job. Actually, they both had 7. Yeah, good job. Gonna be punting here 4 for 190 and 4 for 208 there for Pointer and Delachon. Kick return wise, Walls had 26 and a half. Bronson Sparrow had 25 and some change in regards to kick return average. And Jordan Vinny was the only player with punt return yards. He averaged 15 per return and did have that long return of 24 yards. But outside of that, that's really about it. We got to get ready for tomorrow to close out the week. It's going to be Toronto and Anchorage once again. Can't wait to see what happens in Alaska. Anchorage trying to stay pace in the West. Toronto trying to stay pace in the East. And then we have another East versus West battle here. A potential United Bowl rematch preview as Huntington Beach takes the trip to North Carolina cross country to play up against the big homies in Charlotte. So stay safe, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get rolling. I got to get back to work. So stay safe. I'll talk to you a little bit later. And we'll be back with more action. Yeah, join the Discord, get in the VC. Most definitely. Yeah, do all that. Get it.